Hey, how's it going? My name is Megan from Get in the Lab, and this is a desk tour. So I thought it might be cool to show what's on my desk right now. I create content, a weekly video podcast, so it might be kind of cool to show what kind of equipment I use to produce this type of show. This is going to change. This is totally not my ideal setup, but it's what I have to deal with right now. And downstairs is getting a little bit of a home improvement, which I'll be happy to reveal once that's ready to go. But for now, this is going to be the interim video podcaster desk. So let's take a closer look. As always, I have a notebook right here that I actually got from Amy Schmidauer during her Savvy Sexy Social live event down in San Diego. And it was really cool. It was really personal because she wrote something in here and then she signed it all cool like that, and it actually had a sticker of Savvy Sexy Social on here, but sorry, I took it off, Amy, and I put my own sticker on there. I always have a cup of black strong coffee, and it's just you gotta do that like really hardcore into it. And I'll always have it on this towel-like coaster with Totoro on it, because Kevin and I, we went to Japan last year, and I think Japan is just amazing, and it's somewhere that we will probably revisit again if we don't go to Iceland for our honeymoon. But I got the number 1 on it because that's my birthday, October 1st, and also it's my favorite number, obviously. And I always just have that there. It means something to me, and I haven't washed it. It's got a whole bunch of coffee stains on it. I don't think I'll ever wash this because that's how special it is to me. I have some memory cards right here. Always carry a CF card with me in case I have to use a Mark II for shooting headshots or something. I have these glasses, these fake glasses that I used to wear glasses actually until I got LASIK, but I kind of missed just the look of glasses, so I pushed out the lenses of these. These were sunglasses that I didn't really wear anymore, but I really like the frames, and so whenever I'm gonna do a character bit during one of my vlog videos, I'll definitely just pop these on like that, and now I'm a different person. So let's take a closer look at the tech. So I've got a MacBook Pro 15-inch. This thing's a beast. I used to edit everything on my iMac, which is now just kind of sitting there. And since we're now expanding our wedding photography company to have more workers in it, that person is going to be using that computer. So I decided to decommission it and get used to it being decommissioned, because I would just use both screens sometimes and just get used to being the luxury of having 2 screens, and I had to actually go through a little process of letting that thing go. Next we have my ATH M50s Audio-Technica encased headphones. These are really great sound. They've got really great acoustic sound. They're not bass heavy at all. I use them as monitor headphones and just listening to music or whatever. For the podcast. They're very comfortable. They encase my head for a long time. I can wear this for a long time and not have it be uncomfortable. I used to have this, I think, kind of pressure right here on my lymph node area, and that would bother me a little bit, so all I'd have to do is do this. But now I think they've kind of stretched out a bit, and so it's really comfortable. I can wear it for hours, and I will when I edit. When I do anything with these headphones. They came with a 1/4-inch male adapter that screws in, and this is really great because if I just had the regular one, I wouldn't be able to hook it into my Focusrite preamp 2i2. And this is how I plug in my podcast mic using an XLR cable going all the way into my laptop via USB. So that's really nice. And the podcast mic that I have is a Heil PR40. I have a red windscreen on here, and that just kind of worked out because we had this in the house, and I said, sweet, let's put it on. And then my mic flag, I actually made it myself. I got the mic flag, the plastic bit from eBay for like $6. And then I printed out some stickers that I made at stickeru.com. You could probably find that in the description, and it's super easy. It's got really great quality. And one page of stickers at this quality was like around $10. So I thought that was really good, versus the people who want to charge you like in the hundreds for a mic flag. Like, I mean, come on. The podcast arm is super cheap as well. I think I got it off of eBay. It came with this shock mount for the mic. It doesn't actually fit it. I really had to pry it open and put the PR40 in there, so it's not moving. It doesn't say Heil on it, but I don't care. Next are my external memories. I have one, like a run and gun memory that I take when I travel or go to conferences and I have to work while I'm there, which I probably will do during podcast movement. And so I have a 1 terabyte drive external right here, and then I have a 3 terabyte drive for archiving videos, which I haven't been doing. I'm going to start doing that because sometimes you just need old footage to pull in for cool B-roll shots or reference shots or whatever. The desk is from IKEA. It's like a really, really dark brown. And then these legs, I had them actually from college and I just screwed them in. So the desk itself was like maybe 40 or 50 bucks. And so this whole setup right here is really, really lean and mean. The most expensive thing, of course, would be the MacBook Pro. And I've upgraded to all of this stuff. And so I really like, though, that everything's somewhat compact and I can run and gun it. So let's take a look at where I store my extra equipment, my extra stuff. So let's take a look now at my Amazon Basics bag. And this is where I keep all of my extra lenses, extra crap that I don't want on the desk or lying on the floor that I want to keep and protect. This backpack right here, I actually did a review on it. And it was kind of like a versus review, so you could see the difference between a cheap camera bag backpack versus an actual legit one. So this one's got relative amounts of protection. I wouldn't go throwing this bag around, but yeah, it's good enough. So let's take a peek inside. Okay, so right now I'm shooting with my Canon 70D, and it has a 16 to 35 millimeter L lens on it. So I won't be able to show you that right now, but I do have an extra 85 prime to show you. This guy is really heavy. It's got really excellent quality. This is what you would use for portraits, stuff like that. It's an incredible portrait lens, incredible glass in here. I wouldn't necessarily use this on my 70D unless I was doing detail shots, which I probably am going to do, showing you detail and B-roll shots of the desk. But another thing to kind of remember is that if you don't have a full frame camera, which I do not, my 70D is a crop sensor, so this 85 is in fact probably going to look more like a macro. This is a windscreen to my Zoom H4n, so this is really cool. You take that Zoom H4n and you slap this guy on, and say you were doing an interview on the go. You could, and you were outside, you could kind of minimize the wind on that. I have this is just a handy dandy little iPhone holder when I want to do any filming with my iPhone, so you can see that right here. This is the ATR, Audio-Technica ATR 2100 mic that I used to travel with, and when Kevin used to host the show, he would use this mic, and I started off with this mic, and it's really great sound and very comparable to the Heil PR40. Great mic. I stand behind this mic more behind the Blue, all those crappy sounding mics. Those are really crappy sounding to me anyway. They sound very echoey. This guy right here, the Movie, and this is the No Pain No Glory edition. It's really cool because it came with all this crap because it was the No Pain No Glory edition. It was cheaper than the GoPro. It did what I needed it to do as an action camera, as a POV camera, and it's great to take on vacation and stuff like that. That's mainly what I use it for, underwater filming, stuff like that. It came with a underwater housing that's really legit. Came with a bunch of stuff, a lot better than the GoPro at the price for what I needed it to do. If you know, I had secondary cameras to capture really nice photos and you could see what you're doing. GoPro, you can't do that. You have to buy that freaking accessory. So I think this thing is much better deal for what you're paying for. GoPro is a little overpriced, I would say. Extra batteries, and yeah, that's about it. Nothing else exciting in here. Alright guys, so we're back here at my desk. I hope you enjoyed that little tour of my workstation. I hope that it was helpful for you to see what kind of equipment that I use. If you'd like to know how I use these types of equipment, I have more videos available for that. Or if you have any questions on how some of these things work together or how they connect together. I know it's very frustrating to go, okay, I want to create that, but how do I do it, and what kind of equipment or alternates to those equipment can I use so I can get going on what I need to do. So let me know if you have any questions in the comments and I'll see you in there. Once again, my name is Megan, reminding you to get in the lab. We'll see ya. Thanks. Peace. So good.